Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. At whatever time it is that you are watching or listening to this, happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Now, I wasn't gonna apologize for being MIA because I was like, shoot, it's my life. Life happens. I tell y'all what's going on with me all the time, anyways, and I gotta roll with the punches whenever life does happen. So I've been MIA, not intentionally, not on purpose, but my anxiety has been extremely high, and I know I mentioned that in my last podcast episode. But hold on, before I jump into this, I'm sorry. Hi, for those first timers or you just happen to I don't know, run into my podcast or run into my YouTube channel and you're just happening to watch this or listen to this, my name is Lynette. I am a life coach for parents, and I am also the founder of the platform Parenting and Mental Illness. I have two high functioning autistic children that also have mental illness. I have an atypical preschooler, and then I have mental illness myself. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a background before I start going in because I keep forgetting that I'm just automatically always assuming that my viewers and my listeners are people that have already heard my story or know my story. And I always forget that there could be a newcomer that could be the first episode that they're listening to or watching, and it's the first time they're meeting me, and I'm over here just chit chatting like we best buddies. You know what I'm saying? Without pretty much breaking a little bit of an introduction of who I am and what I do. All right, so back to what I was saying. My apologies for being MIA for about 2 weeks, right? I think it's been about 2 weeks. Um, I think I'm going to cut back on the posting for the podcast. So I've been doing twice a week, which is usually Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I post a video that I record on Tuesday and Thursdays on the YouTube channel. But I'm trying to roll with the punches that life has been throwing at me when it comes to my mental illness and my kids' mental illness as well. So I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself right now, trying to do two podcast episodes. I know I had a game plan and how I wanted to make this work and how I wanted to do this. Like, I know my goal originally was to have one day focus on like my life and what we're going through and what we're dealing with, and then the second one be about like the coaching business and things like that. The only thing is right now, because of how my anxiety is and everything else I'm coping and dealing with, like still being in extended stay, we had to switch rooms. I'm still trying to organize the new room to make it make sense and not feel so claustrophobic or dirty or messed up. Um, and then trying to find new clients and still trying to find the motivation and the inspiration. Ooh, today's Wednesday and I didn't send the email. Okay, I'll send it for Friday. Sorry, you guys. I just realized I didn't write the email. Hmm. I don't understand where has all my organization skills gone. Like just 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I had everything nicely organized on my A game, on my game plan. Then depression and anxiety kicks in, and it's like everything just goes out the window. And it's frustrating and it's annoying, and now I want to go smoke a cigarette. hmm It's just overwhelming, but because mommy's trying to get her life together, and it's like 1 minute I'm on my A game, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it, and then the next minute it's like, no, I'm talking to them. And then the next minute it's like, what's going on? What happened? What did I do? What did I not do? Like, what did I forget? And then I guess not being able to go live on Instagram has also thrown a monkey wrench in my like daily schedule. Like even though I know I only go once a week, but I'm still blocked from being able to go live. So that's kind of like thrown me off all across the board. Um, I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about too many things right now. This is another reason why I haven't posted a podcast because I am literally mentally like all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm moving, if I'm not moving. I'm still trying to find a place to live either here or there. Um, Trying to get documents that I need from back home from Connecticut so that I can finish submitting this application for this apartment. Um, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm still trying to find new clients. I had a potential client I was supposed to meet with, but she has to reschedule, and I told myself 2 days ago I was gonna do a follow up, and I still haven't even done the follow up. And now that I'm talking to you guys about it, I realize I still haven't sent the follow up. It's things like that. It's frustrating, and that's another reason why I haven't been recording or been showing up as much because I already know I'm usually all over the place due to my ADHD and everything else, and I don't want to keep bringing you guys. Sorry, I gotta move my legs. They hurt. Keep bringing you guys into my madness and be unorganized. Like if I'm gonna do my madness, I want my madness to at least be organized where you guys can understand what I'm doing or why I'm doing it or how it's happening or not be lost where you're like, wait, what? What just happened? Like what? Huh? What do you mean? What's going on? I'm not trying to do none of that. But I struggle. I struggle to keep myself organized. I'll go through stages where everything's in order, my OCD is on point, I'm good, my organization skills are amazing, everything is good to go, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything falls apart. And I don't even realize it's falling apart until it completely falls apart. And then I'm like, wait, what? What just happened? Like, I don't even watch those little warning signs letting me know, hey, get it together, get it together. You're like, you know what I'm saying? And then I think another part is now that that other tooth fell out and I'm missing now like my two front teeth. To me, to me, in my opinion, my speech sounds different, right? And it feels different when I'm talking. So I can sometimes feel like I'm gonna trip up when I'm in the middle of saying something, or I can think, wait, I didn't say that clear enough, so I don't know if the other person understood me or heard me. And then I try to articulate my words better. But it's all in my head too, because my kids and everybody else that I talk to, they're like, you sound the same. You don't sound different. It just feels different to you because they're missing. But you sound the same. There's no mess up in your words. There's no slurring. There's nothing that I'm not being able to understand. You're articulating just fine. But that's also has stopped me from showing up and making reels and just popping up and just saying, hey, I'm here. How y'all doing? What's up? How's life? You know, how's it hanging? What do you need help with? Like, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm too low and I don't want y'all to think like I'm looking down at you guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can make you guys higher so that it doesn't seem like. There, I think that's better. It's a lot higher because then it doesn't look like I'm looking down on you because I don't want that. I want to be looking directly at you guys. And I already have the bad habit that I look at the screen instead of looking at the camera so that y'all can see me looking at y'all directly. I already have that bad habit. I keep looking at myself because of my mouth. But anyways, so hi. What's been going well for you guys in the last 7 days? What's up? Let me tell you guys what has been going well for me in the last 7 days. So, like I said, we did switch rooms, so I'm no longer on the third floor anymore. So the anxiety of the elevator not working and me being stuck up there is no longer a problem, because I am now on the first floor, so I can come and go without having to worry about the elevator. And I'm happy about that because um today just wasn't working, and I would have been stuck up on the third floor because it's not it. They made it work not too long ago, but it wasn't working the whole night pretty much. And so I'm happy about that because that's definitely a bonus, a plus. You know what I'm saying? And what else? I'm alive. I'm alive. And even though I use my wheelchair, I can still walk a little bit. Those are things that I am very grateful and appreciative over because it could be worse, but it's not. So those are the things that I'm gonna focus on this week that I'm, I'm saying, proud of and happy about. Um, so I hope that you guys take the time to focus on what's been going well. And I've said this in other podcast episodes and other vlog episodes where we as a human race are always so busy worried about the things that are going negative and the things that are going wrong that we don't really realize all the things that we're doing well and all the things that we're doing right and everything that we are accomplishing. Like when you take the time to sit down and really pay attention to how you're functioning, you would be very proud of yourself. But we're so busy just taking the punches when they come that we don't really realize you just weathered a whole entire storm without an umbrella and you survived. You're a trooper. Like you got this, but you wouldn't notice that unless you're actually taking the time out to really sit there and go through, you know what I'm saying, your scenarios and things like that and what you've accomplished and how you're accomplishing it and how you're showing up. And I do this all the time because it's what keeps me motivated and pushing and going. It helps me to realize that even though things may be falling apart, I'm still functioning and I'm still doing my responsibility as a parent, as a person, as whatever. So I've been just MIA dealing with my anxiety and trying to find a way to organize myself. Like I have a workshop coming up. I have a workshop coming up on the 9th of February. You can find it on my website, coachingwithlynette.h.com. It's gonna be I'm gonna give some parenting tips that I use in my own household, along with just introducing myself and what I do for those that don't know or would like some more information. But I will be providing some parenting tips. If you are interested, like I said, go on my website, coachingwithlynette.h.com. You can pre-register there. If you're not sure if you can show up, but you want to be able to know what I discussed and what I covered, sign up, pre-register, and then that'll let me know that you want me to send you a copy of the workshop. I know life happens, and when you're a parent, you got to roll with the punches, so you can plan things out, but sometimes a monkey wrench can come along and knock out your plans, and you just got to go through what you can. So this way, you'd be able to still get the information that you wanted without feeling like you were obligated to be there and you couldn't be there at that time. The workshop is supposed to be on the 9th of February. It's a Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Now, keep in mind, I say this all the time, but for you newcomers or your first time listening or watching, we, my family and I do live in an extended stay, so we're all in one room. That's why you can hear my daughter's tablet right now. It's what's keeping her entertained. I need to get this part done, so I'm not gonna nitpick about the fact that it's a little bit loud or anything like that. But we're all in one room, so I have to learn how to work based on my family schedule and my abilities with what my kids are gonna allow me to do as well, which sometimes can hinder how I show up or when I show up. But I am a parent first. I will always be a parent first. My kids are always going to come first. I will make it work. I mean, when I tell you I will bust my behind if I have to, I will hustle. I will do what I got to do to still get my messages across, still try to book potential clients, and things like that, because I know I can help other people and I know I have expertise and knowledge and experience that can help others in their situations. Plus, because of my own personal experiences and my own personal situations, I'm so open and so receptive, and I see things from a different angle than most people do because of my mental illness. I feel like I'm kind of like advertising myself to you guys. I don't know why, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But I haven't been on here for so long. I want to talk about so much. And it's like my brain is going here, there, here, there. And I feel like I'm taking you guys everywhere along with me. And I'm not trying to. So I will non apologetically apologize for being me in that sense of the word. And if you feel like my content has taken you from A to Z, I'm sorry. I do the letters in between. It just goes very fast sometimes. Or I can jump from D to X and then back to A, and then you'd be like, wait, what? That's not how the alphabet goes. It's A B C D E F G, not A B Z X Y. Like I come up with the most. I don't know where I be coming up with my analogies. I just be pulling tricks out my hat, like a hat I don't even wear. Um, I didn't want to forget about posting today because, like I said, it's been a while. So I'm here. I'm not fully 100% here, but again, I wouldn't be the transparent me if I'm not showing you all parts of my life, right? So this is where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to get into a better place than where I am at the moment, but I'm kind of struggling a little bit to do so. And it's just frustrating because I wish I wasn't struggling. But it's bath time. Bath time. What happened? Oh, you okay? You okay, boo boo? All better? All better? So yeah, so I'm you can't because I'm recording the podcast, remember? Okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Again, I'm a parent, I'm a mom. Still gotta do what I gotta do and show up. Um, so I was supposed to have two guests on my podcast, and I remember talking about it before, but I didn't give you guys the update. One of them is no longer going to happen. The other one, her schedule has gotten so busy. Then mine was a little craziness because of what I've been dealing with. So I'm pushing that one to her availability, which will be at the end of the month. I'm kind of excited about having her on the podcast because she's a coach for blended families, and I love what she does. You know what I'm saying? How she incorporates the blending of the families and helping families blend, you know what I'm saying, with ease. She also took my course, What is Your Truth? And it's helped her a lot, still does, because she's always like, mentioning it to me and letting me know how those techniques and skills that she learned in my course, she still uses it on a daily basis. So we're gonna discuss that on the podcast as well. In case you're interested or just want to know more about it, it'll be a first-hand review from a person that actually took it. What else? So I mentioned the workshop. I mentioned the podcast, the episode with the guest. I told you guys I switched rooms. What else? What else am I forgetting? What else am I forgetting? I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Oh. So discussing, yes, I am. Um, I'm gonna attempt to record my podcast on Wednesday now, once a week. If I feel like I have something going on, or like something to express or advertise or just to share with you guys, I'll do another one. Like I'll do another podcast, but I think I'm gonna leave my podcast on a Wednesday now. Um, if I do a Monday one, it'll be a bonus, I guess you could say. So I want to say thank you also to everyone that's been listening to my podcast. Thank you to anyone that has shared it. I appreciate you guys more than you know, because I've been trying to grow all of my platforms. I'm trying to get all of my accounts monetized so that we can have residual income coming in and hopefully get out of this little financial burden that we've been trying to climb out of. But I want to say thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you that watch or listen. But I gotta throw this out there. YouTube, my podcast has been bumping. Like my last episode from 2 weeks ago has been played almost 200 times. Like my podcast is getting up there. What's going on with you, YouTube? Because y'all not getting up there. Y'all are slowly climbing. I got more followers now, and welcome. Welcome to the new followers on YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'd appreciate it if you guys remember to hit that like button because that does let the algorithm know that you like my content and it'll push it out to other people. I would greatly appreciate that support. And if you comment, I'd appreciate that too because I do like to interact. I do. And then for the podcasters, y'all know that y'all can ask me questions and things like that. So use the ask question option. Ask me any questions, make a comment. Is there something that you want me to talk about, something that you want me to discuss, something that you want me to cover? Is there something about my own life that I haven't been transparent about, or you feel like you need more information so that you can understand why I deal with certain things or why my kids deal with certain things? I'm open and I'm transparent and honest on everything that I have, so y'all don't have to worry about that. Just let me know, hit me up. And if you want to follow my Instagram, it's parenting with mental illness. If you want to follow my TikTok, it's Parenting W Mental Illness. If you want to follow my YouTube podcasters, it is Parenting with Mental Illness dash Lynn Lin. Um, if you guys want to read my blog, which I haven't written a blog, I think in like 3 weeks, it's Life as a Single Parent with Mental Illness dot blog. What else? What else am I forgetting? I think that's about it. I still can't go live on Instagram. Like I said, I've been blocked. So I'm still waiting for that to work out. I'm trying to get my life together so I can start going live on my group at least once a month. So I'm still working that out. Like there's just because of my mental illness, I have to respect what I can and can't do and move at my pace and at my time and not push myself a little bit too much. And that's what I'm trying to do because I still have to be a mom at the end of the day, so I can't burn myself out completely. Just trying to provide support for other people, especially when I don't receive a lot of support in return, and it makes it very difficult and hard. But that's about it, you guys. Like, I've just been. Oh, let me tell you what your girl did. So everybody knows I take my meds, even though I say that they really don't work like that. But this anxiety med started working. That's because I started taking it the right way. So I didn't realize she told me I could take it up to 4 times a day. So I was just taking it twice, one in the morning and one at night. Like I wasn't doing the 4 times a day. But my anxiety was getting so bad, it was having me get up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, being so anxious and so overwhelmed. I couldn't go back to sleep. So my days were starting earlier and I was passing out before the end of the night. It was just a lot that I was coping with. And then when I had my psych appointment, I brought up to my psychiatrist, I was like, listen, I'm struggling with this anxiety. Like it's really kicking my behind here. Like I'm about not to win this battle. And she was like, well, are you taking it 4 times a day? And I'm like, no, I'm taking it twice. She was like, no, I need you to take it 4 times a day. Something so basic and so simple that my common sense and my brain should have picked up with no problem. Yeah, it didn't kick in and it didn't pick it up with no problem. So now I actually put my timer on. I make sure I take it. You know what I'm saying? I started off with taking it every 6 hours because I wanted to slowly, gradually get to the dosage. But then I realized that 2 hours left, I'm anxious again. So today I started with every 4 hours. Talking about that, what time does my medicine? I got 32 more minutes left. Okay. Um, I started my timer for every 4 hours so that I can at least get it in 4 hours, 4 times a day, like I'm supposed to. And I'm trying to see how much of a difference that would be, because then maybe I can get myself back on track a little bit quicker than I think it's gonna be. Because the way that it's going, it's like if I can just cope and deal with all these thoughts and the anxiety, then I can be okay with getting everything else on track and doing what I have to do. Like I even went and bought my planner, and I still haven't used my planner. Still haven't used it, and I need to use it, but I'm like so unorganized right now. It's ridiculous. And then not having a workspace doesn't help me either because I don't have a desk. So that's kind of like it's really hard to function without having the actual workspace. That's making it a lot more difficult for me as well. That's why I'm trying so hard to find a place. Um, and I'm still trying to debate on, you know what I'm saying, like I said, if we're moving out of state or not. But anyways, you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to the new followers, the new subscribers, the new listeners. And to those who've been around, thank you so much for being around. Thank you so much for supporting. Just please hit the like button. I know you guys have been inconsistent with hitting the like button, but consistent with not hitting it. If you don't mind, please hit the like button. It even if it's not telling the algorithm anything, it shows me that you support me. It shows me that you care. You know what I'm saying? And for someone who's always felt like they've never been cared about, it makes a big difference in my mind and how I see and view the world and show up and things like that. So if you don't do it for anything else, just do it for support. That'd be amazing. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, my workshop, you can find it on my website or in the link in the bio. It'll be there, right? It's in my link tree. Is it in my link tree? Yeah, it's in my link tree. And that's about it. I would love to be able to hear back from one of you, see how you guys are doing, see how you're holding up. Oh, question though. I do want to ask a question for any parents out there. What is the best support that you can receive and why? I want to ask for research purposes. So, what is the best support that you can receive and why? If somebody were to walk up to you and tell you, hey, how can I provide you support and how would that and why would that help you? How would you answer that question? What could you benefit from? Could it be from 24 hours of kid free, a mini vacation? Like what can you benefit from as support wise? Do you need some self-care, massages, spa days? What do you need? Time with the guys? Like what do you need? I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys can comment down below and let me know. For my podcasters, send me a voice note and let me know. Um, I'd appreciate that. You guys would be helping me out because I'm trying to do a couple of research things here or there so I can figure out exactly from my content and my advertising, and not just that, but like when I am being informative, I want to provide information that you guys are looking for and information that you need, not just the ones that I think you need. Because right now, when I do provide support, I'm providing it how I need it because that's the only way that I know. And I want it to resonate with more people than just my type of people, if that makes sense. But that's about it. Like, I don't think I have anything else. I know one of these days I do want to record a podcast with Viva. because we haven't sat down and had a in-depth podcast recording in a while since we moved out of the old rat infested place. So I'm thinking one of these days we're gonna sit down and just have a chit chat, and talk it out and vibe it out and see how it goes. I want to do some with my son too, but because of his autism, it's a little bit more difficult because it's harder to get him to communicate with me. Communicate in general, period. Not just with me, just in general. Um, the little one, yeah, I think I'll wait till she gets a little bit older to do some sit down podcasting with her as well, so she can give her version of how it's like to live in a mental health household, because she's the only quote unquote atypical. But all right, with that being said, I hope you guys have the most amazing and blessed day. Make it count, for tomorrow is not promised to anyone. So let's make yesterday jealous. All right, you guys, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. All right, let me stop. Let me leave you all alone. Deuces.